Hey everyone, and thanks for checking out my channel. So you're gonna have to excuse me because basically we're getting the leftovers of Cyclone Debbie that was hitting North Queensland right now. In my last video I was like complaining about how hot and sweaty it was, and that was like a week ago, and now I'm sitting here in a turtleneck and it's pissing down with rain and there's full-on wind. This is a photo of what my part of Australia looks like right now via the radar. So Australia, 1 week, it's hot and sweaty. Next, what do you know, Cyclone Debbie. So I wanted to do a quick update on my Invisalign journey. I haven't done a video on Invisalign for like 2 months, and that's mainly because I'd finished Invisalign. I was supposed to have finished Invisalign about 3 or 4 months ago. If you've been watching my videos, you would know that I had been using the V Pro 5, which sped up my Invisalign journey, and I was changing them once every week, and therefore was changing my trays faster, and therefore was finishing my journey faster. Like a lot of you might have noticed if you've done your research on Invisalign before you actually do it, or you've done Invisalign, you'll know that with a lot of cases of Invisalign, you finish it, when you go back to your orthodontist, you get told you need to do more refinements. And that's exactly the case for me. Though I am not going to blame my orthodontist or Invisalign because they're great. I have a feeling that it's because I've been getting lazier with my Invisalign journey since it's been getting towards the end. But let's backtrack a little bit. Just so you know, right now I have my second set of refinements on. So basically I finished my Invisalign. I finished all the trays that Invisalign set out for me. Then my orthodontist said, if you've been following my videos, you'll know, he said you could do more work, and I said I agree. So we took more impressions of my teeth, which I've spoken about in my last video. Here's a link to it here. And we got more Invisalign sent in. I then did another set of 10 trays. They took the attachments off my teeth from the first set of Invisalign. That set of 10 trays of refinements basically meant I didn't have to have attachments on. So I finished that 10 set. Now, in that time of doing that set of 10, I have to admit, I wasn't very good with wearing my Invisalign all the time. And I think that has something to do with not having the attachments on. It kind of felt like they were just retainers, and so I just thought I'd wear them at night mainly, and that's where it's going to do the difference. I was wrong. My teeth haven't moved that much. They didn't do that much difference, that set of refinements. So off I went back to my orthodontist at Galata Orthodontics in Southport, who are great. It's me. I haven't been wearing them as much as I should. I went back after I'd finished my refinements, and of course they said you could do more work. So now I'm on my second lot of refinements. So we did more impressions. I went back after the Invisalign was sent in, and this time I have to have attachments again. So yesterday I got to lie there for I think almost an hour, 45 minutes. As you would know if you've watched my first video on Invisalign, which is called Invisalign What They Don't Tell You, and I'll leave a link here. It's basically, the attachments are for me the worst part because I have sensitive teeth. They blow really cold air on you consistently, and then they obviously put this glue hard stuff on your teeth to make these little bumps that the Invisalign sit on, and then they spend what feels like eternity polishing these sharp bits down. Now before you whinge at me and say, well, it's not as bad as regular braces. I'm like, I know, but I don't know because I haven't had regular braces. What I'm doing here in these videos is telling you my experience with Invisalign. So all I can do is tell you my experience with Invisalign. I don't need to know about braces. I'm not getting them. This is for people getting Invisalign. That's what I had to do yesterday. So I went back to the beginning, almost, not really, because I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teeth with attachments on. So it's not so bad considering last time I had them all the way up the back and pretty much everywhere except for the 2 front teeth. Now I've got another set of 10 retainers, and this time I'm going to be ample with using my V Pro 5 once in the morning and once at night. I am going to wear them 22 hours a day, not just at night. And hopefully by the end of this set of 10, my teeth will be finished, because it has been over a year now since I started Invisalign, and I was supposed to be finished within that year. I have to admit though, going back and getting the attachments on this time and doing the filing and the polishing within and the filing within the teeth, that's another one of my pet peeves. It's really horrible. It's like having nails run down a chalkboard times 10. Look, I get it. There's people going through way worse in the world, but I really want you to understand that it's not just about getting impressions of your teeth and then getting some clear retainers. You do have to do a bit of work, but as I always say, change doesn't really come without a little bit of grind, and that can be said with everything in life. So you have to put the hard work in, which is a little bit of uncomfortableness, if that's a word, before you obviously get the results that you want. Now that's basically what happens when you get your attachments and you get the filing done. So I did more filing yesterday, more attachments, more polishing, and now I have another set of 10 retainers. The funny thing is though, they're not really hurting. So I always find that when I put new trays in, especially after basically when you first get attachments on, they usually really hurt. Like it usually really hurts when you pull the retainer off the attachments. I'm not having that so much on this first set of aligners. Maybe that'll change next week when I change them with a new set of aligners. I did also hear from one girl at the orthodontist who has been to a conference, and I've actually heard this online too, that there is a couple of orthodontists around that are getting their patients to actually keep their aligners in while they eat and drink. I'm still not going to do that because I basically just don't like the feeling of having plastic on my teeth when I'm trying to eat. But apparently that's something that they're saying you can do now. So there's heaps of new changes coming about with Invisalign, and they're constantly always updating their technology, and I have to say they are great, but like other people will probably tell you too, you really do need to stick to wearing them at least 22 hours a day and being adamant about changing them and keeping them clean. So there's the maintenance issues, but there's also, you have to be disciplined with keeping them in, because for me, if I know I can take them out, I usually do. Some people are totally okay with them. Some people really like the feel of them in my mouth. For me, it's something I've never gotten used to. So yeah guys, just a super quick update about where I'm up to. I'll give you a close-up of my teeth now so you can have a look, and then of course at the end I'll do another one like I always do, and who knows, I might be on another set of 10 retainers. I have heard that this happens to quite a lot of people. Maybe this is because Invisalign doesn't give the exact same results as maybe regular braces can do. Maybe they can't maneuver and keep as good a control with Invisalign as they can with metal braces. I don't know, I'm not an orthodontist, this is just my experience with it, and as I said, I haven't been that great with keeping my aligners in, so please keep that in mind, and I'm sorry about the heavy rain. So if you found this useful guys, make sure you give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you want to see more teeth videos. Otherwise, if you do have any questions that you haven't seen answered in any of my Invisalign videos, and I'm going to put a playlist together of my Invisalign videos because I've done quite a few now, make sure you leave me a question in the comment section of this video, and I do my best to get back to everyone. I am also going to put together a video for a really good question I had recently was, can you please give me a checklist of what to ask of my first consultation with an orthodontist about Invisalign? Now, this is a really good question, and I'm not going to go into it right now, but I really am going to do a video for this in about a week because I think that's super important. I have touched on these things a few times in my past videos, but definitely something worth devoting pretty much a whole video to. So hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying your Invisalign journey. I'd love to hear about how it's going for you guys. Have you had to have more refinements? How are you finding your teeth? Are they moving? Are they hurting? Let me know in the comments below, and most of all, thank you so much for watching. See ya.